Good morning and welcome into this space with me. For you who don't know me, my name is Cathrine. I live in a beautiful place very high up in the clouds. I am a seer of sorts. I am a medium. I have the most extreme psychic abilities that I, for a very long time, in fact, I was born with these gifts or curses, if you wish. And for a very long time, I've been trying to conceal them, trying to hide them, and trying to pretend that they have never been. I'm normal. But the time has arrived for me to openly disclose what I can do, what my gifts allow me to do. And I have helped and healed a lot of people by seeing through, straight through their energy, their lies, deception, and holding up a mirror for them to see their own reflection, to see things that they want to hide, that sometimes they don't even know that they carry. And that causes healing. And it also causes resentment towards me that can see way too much. Most people then go away to continue the healing, and then later in life come back, 6 months, 12 months usually. They come back and want to be in my presence because I show them a light that they had never experienced about themselves. I am also a medium. I don't read tarot. However, I understand and I know and recognize the energy that tarot brings. However, I am also a student astrologer of North Indian Vedic astrology, which takes a snapshot of the sky when you were born, the exact moment. So the 7 planets are your 7 chakras. And so we are influenced by the universe. You are a human, a light being. I am, by doing this video, and this video will be unedited. I wish I had my coffee. I'm looking for 3 people who I can test my gifts on. And I invite you to sit with me for 45 minutes, an hour, no more. And tell me what's heaviest on your heart at this moment. And let's see what comes forth and what I feel and what I see from that. If you're brave enough to see yourself, then send me a private message on this channel, and I will respond to you via that message, and I will give you my mobile number so you can text me. I would like to do this both ways if anyone is interested, because this is bravery at its best, and it is something that a lot of people shy away from because they don't want to see their own shadow. They want to suppress the problems that they have. They want to pretend that they're okay, and they are not. It's not a problem. They will move around it. But until that problem is brought forward, looked at via a mirror, because sometimes it's difficult to see oneself. Once you see yourself clearly, be brave enough to sit and look at yourself and understand where that behavior, those actions, those words come from, and what has developed into that problem. I'm going to tell a story here. I'm not going to mention any names. And I'm sure if the person sees this, they will recognize themselves. And I'm very proud of this person for being brave enough to unknowingly sit with me and to realize that I could probably see straight through what it was that they were carrying. I had a person come to me. Actually, I'm going to rewind a little bit. I saw this person briefly, and I knew exactly what had happened to them. And there was no doubt in my mind. The way that they moved, the way that they looked, the way that I could see their eyes. That was the first brief encounter. And later, much later, I came across this person and we ended up having a coffee. And the person never said what the problem was. They didn't. They didn't have to. And I told them what the problem was and what had happened to them. And this person was very brave to hold back the tears, and in a roundabout way acknowledged that it was correct. I met this person a few times over coffee, and there was other issues which I knew, but the person became, I'm not going to say a little more open, but braver to reveal other things. And we just talked. That's what I do. We talk, and I hold up, not a physical one, because I don't actually have one. I hold up a mirror, and I did for this person, and so that they could see themselves. But they couldn't see the solution. And that is what I provided. I do give advice. I do. Because it needs to be said. But it is advice that you can do whatever you like with. Because I give advice, I am not a counselor. I thought I was a coach, and my business cards say that I am. But it's deeper than that, because I learn as I go along as well. And so I am, you tell me, you tell me. I heard of a lady that is called Anandamaima. She was an Indian girl that very, very early in her age, you look her up, very early in her age, disappeared into consciousness and in pure bliss. And she was in this state a lot of her life. She briefly attended school and got nothing really out of it because she already knew it all already. Oh, funny. And she healed people by her presence. Millions came to India. And they sat with her. And she reflected them back towards themselves. I don't draw millions. Hopefully I will draw 3. I have unknowingly drawn quite a few people to sit with me. But I don't, I should count them as well. But I am in my early stages of similar. And I am working on a self-awareness online course that is nearly ready. And it's interesting, the similarities. Anyway, I am not her. I am me. And I may have stronger and different gifts than she had, because she could not see others who have passed away, whereas I can, and I can also communicate with them. Am I brave enough to post this? And I am called, and the time has come for me to do that. And so I guess I will. If you're brave enough, and if you want to heal yourself, I invite you to come sit with me, whether that will be over Zoom, online, or in person. I have never done this online via a screen. However, I have worked in finance for a lot of years, and I feel people's energy, and I know when they're lying over the phone, not over Zoom, but over the phone. And I feel intentions, good or bad, doesn't matter. So I guess it'll be interesting to do over Zoom and over the phone, maybe. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it up to you. If nobody comes, then that's okay. If someone comes, or if 3 people come, or if more come, I will be very grateful. Now I need a coffee. Send me a message. If you don't want to sit with me, send me a message anyway, and we can chat. I have my little button. So this is unedited, and hopefully I'll see you and I'll talk to you soon.